Kickstart El Hombre. It was a time when we had James Stewart and Kenny on a Suzuki. So, all right, this is the strongest Suzuki team we've had in a decade. This is gonna be a battle, y'all. And the more I think about it, Kuba, Webb, we got Deegan. Who gets the whole shot? We got Tomac on a new bike. Hearing a two-stroke surrounded by trees. It's something special. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Trackside. It's your boy Cinema J here, and today we're going to talk about Haiden Deegan, Chase Sexton, what we seeing. Kata Wolf, we got a little Kata Wolf and an Axell Hodges collab going on. We got a little Pastrana, might throw a clip of that going on. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. There's a lot of things going on in the moto world. So if it's your first time here, consider liking the video, which actually does help out. And yeah, subscribe if you end up enjoying the episode. Before we get into it, I want to give a big shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He is the Savior of the world, and I'm so honored to be an ambassador for Christ. I don't care what you talking about. He is the way, the truth, and the life, and all authority is in Jesus' name. Next, we got Soda Fuel here. These guys are also a sponsor, so if you guys are looking for or need some electrolytes, and you do, especially if you sweat and you're an athlete, then check these guys out. Use code Trackside for 10% off and free shipping. Got a few options here on flavors. You can subscribe, you can do a one-time purchase, and they have a variety pack, which is a lot cheaper than that. So check these guys out. Check out the website. It's a lot of information here on electrolytes, so they do a really good job. And shout out Jace. He's a co-founder from Gypsy Tales. With all that being said, let's get right into it. All right, guys, today we're going to start with Kata Wolf, Axell Hodges. I would say this is cool. You know, I like seeing Kyle on the 450. On the 450 full time right here. Even if he's having fun, he's on the 450. So how you guys think he's going to do in the GP circuit? Are you excited to see him come to America? I'm more excited to see him race motocross. The guy is one of those guys where I just say he's a natural talent. The fact that he even with this guy says a lot. All right, because you know Axel ain't no average rider. He out there doing some of everything. All right, he's a freestyle guy. These guys are special. They can hop on a Supercross track, motocross track, freestyle ramp. They can do it all. You know what I'm saying? So this is cool. If there's anybody who can hang with this guy, it's the Wolf. All right, so yeah, we're just gonna click through, see what we got right here. Of course, now oh, that's kind of tough right there. I ain't even seen this yet. Crazy, man, crazy. How does it look from his? And my boy Kyle on the ramp. You're just throwing it, big ones out there. Yes, sir. This is tough, man. I like to see this. Him with a little roost. This is real motocross right here, guys. This is where it started. Cali, desert, natural. Well, some of these not natural, but you know what I'm saying? Just using the land and then just making something out of it. This is where the word freestyle comes from. Fun fact, because somebody out there actually did not know that, but that's real freestyle. Y'all remember back in the day with Tommy Clowes and them? I forgot what the name of the TV show was, but I could not wait to watch that. When they would just go out there in Cali, just go out there and just like find stuff and just like make up stuff, make up moves and sections that were just already laid out naturally. That was like the coolest thing ever, because that was real raw freestyle. So these guys are making freestyle great again. That's just, come on, man, this is insane. It's so normal though. We're so used to just seeing something like this today. That's why it's not like what it used to be. Like the first backflip on live TV was, man, we didn't have social media back then. Maybe MySpace was just coming out, but gosh, man, what a time to be alive back then to witness that. And here we are, absolute video game moves in real life. Backflip the wheelie, it's insane, man. So, and Tyler Barry, man, see him down there, sick, respect, and absolutely love to see it. So then Ken Roczen, yeah, he pulled up on them boys one day and sent a huge jump out there. So shout out Ken Roczen as well. And speaking of Ken Roczen, we got a Ken Roczen and El Hombre sighting right here. No, that's not it. Here we go. Yes, sir. They kicking that, boy. We got a lot of kicking going on. Kickstart Kenny. Kickstart El Hombre. Kickstart Anderson out there. I ain't heard nobody say that one, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, soundtrack tough. They got the Can I Kick It song over this. Absolutely hard. Let's go. And what y'all think about this? Y'all hype for the Suzuki boys? We got a lot of Suzuki riders out there in the comments, and viewers. So how y'all feeling about y'all Suzuki team? This is the strongest Suzuki team since Stewart was even out there. I know we had Kenny on the Soaring Eagle, but it was a time when we had James Stewart and Kenny on a Suzuki. So I think this is absolutely insane. Right, this is the strongest Suzuki team we've had in a decade, so probably over a decade. That's crazy to say. And Suzuki, you guys gotta step in now. So I'm gonna watch the World Supercross series. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to stream it live with you guys. I'm not gonna show it because I don't know how the copyright, I don't know how those guys are, and I don't want to just rip them you know, rip them, show you all the broadcast for free. That's, you know, as a business, look, I respect my business, I want others to respect mine, so I'm gonna put some respect on there. So you guys get the season pass, $30. I'm gonna go ahead and get it, cop it, and I'm gonna tune in here for anybody who else is watching it live, and I'll just give a play-by-play while I'm watching it, do my best. Hopefully the stream is decent. So yeah, just wanted to let y'all know that as well. But Kenny made Suzuki enough money to pay Anderson. That's actually a interesting comment. They got two factory like caliber riders, guys. This is huge. So shout out Suzuki, shout out Ken Anderson. Whoa, I've had too much coffee this morning. All right, moving on. All right, what DB talking about?
Cooper Webb's on the list, Eli Tomac's on the list, Ken Roczen's on the list. Did you actually think that you were gonna race Kenny and Eli and Jason? Did you even imagine that?
No, not really, because I wasn't expecting. I mean, my goal is obviously to get to a 450 this quick, but like in reality, like for it to actually happen, it's like really just now settling in how fast I got to a 450. My 250 career is almost to an end. So yeah, racing Tomac and stuff. I mean, dude, I was watching when I was a little kid in the grandstands at Anaheim. So it's like now I get a chance to go race these guys. I mean, Anderson. I've always looked up to those dudes, and I mean Anderson's wild style of riding and the way he lives. I was always watching the way he did stuff, and Kenny, obviously, Cooper. I mean, it's gonna be exciting.
Yes, it is. How you guys feeling about this? What's your top three for Argentina World Supercross? Y'all got Danger Boy on the podium? I'm gonna go. Let me see. I'm gonna go Tomac, Ken Roczen, Deegan. That's my top three. Argentina. All right, I forgot my boy Cooper out there. Oh no, man. Oh no, this is tough. I will be honest with y'all. I'm gonna have to see some qualifying, some practice times out there. I don't. Yo, this could go anyway. And not to mention if somebody goes down. You know, Cooper Webb. He's a Supercross champ. Put some respect on it. I know guys crashed out, but it's cool, man. He got 3 of them. That does it. Like, you can't count that out, man. 3 Supercross titles is not a fluke. You know, I know he's getting older and we got new guys coming in, but a lot of, like, DeLawrence is not here. So, dang, Cooper Webb definitely in the top 4. I got Jason Anderson, of course. These are top 5 guys. All right, top 5 guys right here. This is gonna be a battle, y'all. Ooh, the more I think about it, Cooper Webb, we got Deegan, who gets the whole shot. We got Tomac on a new bike, you know. This is gonna be crazy. You know, it's Tomac, we ain't heard nothing yet, but he should be dropping something soon. We got an official sighting from this man right here, Chase Sexton. So actually we're gonna cut over to that and then we're gonna end the episode. But I did say I was gonna play this. Listen to this thing. Drop a like or a comment if you understand how that sound just made me feel. If that sound don't make you feel, it's not just a 2-stroke in general. It's a 2-stroke. Yes, a 500, but it's hearing a 2-stroke surrounded by trees. Like, that's where I'm from. Like, I used to, like, guys could hear me coming before I like a half a mile away through the trees, like, or then like we out the sand pits where you ride and you get through the trees and just the sound of that 2-stroke blasting, that echo blasting through the trees. Here we go. it's something special. So holla if you with me. Like the video, drop a comment if you feel what I'm saying right here. So let's get to this last clip right here. Hold on. Marchbanks, here it is. Transworld, actually, the first page I saw drop this, but here you go. I know I just mentioned in the last video, but guys, here we are. Okay, drop your comments right now on how Marchbanks is going to do. And really good question right here. Ascari? What gear will he be in? What is he pulling up in? What's he going to be rocking? He rocking the Fox? He rocking the A-Star? Y'all know more than me. All the time. Drop it down in the comments. All right, let's get into this clip. We got another Chase Sexton clip right here, but it's in slow-mo. So, yes, sir. Look at that right there. We got both sides of the bike right here. Look at that engine right there. Look at that 450. Man, that Kawasaki look good right there. Boy, Chase. Club Moto. Hold on. We're gonna get all the details right here. Club Moto Kawi. I wonder if that says Kawi, but kind of like, oh snap, maybe that's why they did this. Nice little Easter egg. Or am I completely wrong? But Kawi, Moto Kawi, but you know, it kind of look like it could say Kawi. I'm reaching here, guys, but hey, that's tough though. Kawi and you know, Hawaiian lingo. This is a beautiful track, by the way. Like, I ain't never seen this. I mean, I would say he's getting way more than when he moved over to KTM, and definitely get more than that Honda. But wow, you know, look at the whoops. You know, hold on, I think we get a little close up right here. Yeah, look at them boys. Them boys clean. Okay. And I think Dirt Shark, they dropped a better clip of him going through the whoops. But we're gonna look at this, and we're gonna look at some Deegan clips on the 450. Y'all tell me what y'all think and what y'all feeling. You know, I know the females loving that, chasing the water. Okay, it is beautiful out there. Here we go. You know what's crazy? I'm noticing this. Look how far back he is. Like Jet and them, a lot of them, their head I feel like is a little more up here, a little more neutral. And I ain't trying to rip his style or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, that's crazy, like how far back he is. But hey, it could be like he's just absolutely flying. He can get on a bike of that thing. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all think? What y'all think? How does he look? And I was saying, like, even when Deegan was doing, like, his chin was like more so over the bars. My boy Chase about to wheelie these things. But hey, all that matter though, look at the head. It ain't even moving. Maximum control right there. That's all that matter. This is beautiful out here. You know, I had to throw an in there. A little downshift. I want to know how he feels. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't care what he say. He looks good though, y'all. You know, everybody does. I'll be honest with you. Everybody does. Jorge Prado came out here talking about how much this Kawasaki felt like. It felt so good, and it was much better than the KTM in this way and that way. And then he came out here and couldn't even barely finish the season, literally through a race, which is crazy to me, to try not to qualify. That is, I've never heard of anything like that. So I'll be honest, I don't want to hear anything that comes out of his mouth. I just need to see race day. How y'all feeling? That's tough. That's tough. Nothing he says is credible after what Jorge Prado did. Nothing he can say can convince me of how well he will do next year. I need to see it. Look at the head. See what I mean? Like, he about to wheelie that bad boy. Oh man, I want to ask him how he feels, man. I do want to know, like, you know, it's gotta mean something. All right. But I will say this, he looks like he's in complete control. He looks like, I would say with his riding style, I do believe handling wise, this bike will be, it's gotta be better than the KTM. He just never looked comfortable on that thing. Motocross looks so forced. And then here we go. Now compare that to this. Everybody's saying like, oh, he's gonna be a big adjustment. Some people got Deegan outside the top 5 in Supercross. I don't think I've seen anybody have him outside the top 5 in motocross when he jumps on the 450. But outside the top 5 in Supercross, guys, I don't know, man. I mean, he's out there. He's got the champ. He's training with the champ. He's in the perfect condition, perfect environment, and it's Deegan. And Brian was saying in the video, like somebody in the comments was like, yep, this confirms, this takes away all your credibility, what you're talking about Deegan not being able to handle the 450. Dude, calm down, all right? His dad, Brian Deegan, even said it's like, hey, he's riding it different. He's respecting the power. He's respecting the 450. He's not riding it like a 250. This is just common sense. You can't hop off of a 250 and ride a 450 the exact same, all right? There is an adjustment, and he's making the adjustment, all right? He's fast, he's still loose, but it's a 450. And just like what Grant Lane said, look at this, that's the BMX skills right there, you know what I'm saying, when we talk about that. But like Grant Langston was saying with RJ, you know, that bike, the 450, is just suited his style way more, and the way he has to ride the 450. Hunter Lawrence said this, he was like, you know, it's a lot of power and I just can't ride it how I rode the 250. It's an adjustment. Some people are saying he won't be great. Oh, he's not going to do good. And I'm like, how in the world are you saying that? Where are you getting your knowledge from? All right. Have you seen this clip? What in watching any of these clips makes you believe he's not going to be that good? He's taking the time to adjust. Also, I haven't seen anything like this. Jet, maybe he did, but Jet spent all his time during the season transitioning to that 450 and riding a motocross spec. He got all the Supercross training after, I would say. He went perfect in motocross. So Deegan is already getting that time and experience. So even if he doesn't race the 450 A1, this is still good. They got this data. Unless the bike completely changes in 2027, they have this data. He has this experience, and I think that's huge. All right, so he will come in here no matter what. 2027, great. Drop down in the comments, what do you guys think? Like the video, guys. Comment your thoughts on this, and if you haven't already, subscribe. I don't know how you made it this far. You haven't yet. All right, catch you guys in the next video.